welcome back. Today's Makeup Monday is going to be a little bit different. Today we're going to be talking about primers. I've got tons of primers to chat about with you. Kind of what is primer, do you need primer, what primer does, that kind of thing. So there are millions and millions and millions of different types of primers. Everyone either loves primers or doesn't use primers. It's kind of personal preference. I personally always wear a primer. I love primer on my skin. There's been some weird primers out there. There's some really cool primers. Different types of primers. I do have a combination of high-end and like pharmacy or drugstore ones. So I'm just going to quickly do an overview of what is primer. Primer is a product you apply underneath your foundation, and it is there usually to make your foundation last longer, for the application to be smoother. Some fill in lines and wrinkles, some fill in pores, some color correct, some control oil, some give you hydration, and some are there to add a glow or a luminosity to the skin. So there are different variations of primer. You get water-based primers, which is like a spray bottle. I'm pretty sure there's tons of other brands out there. I personally have tried the Smashbox one. It is really nice. It's very hydrating on the skin, very quick, very easy to use. I do really like it. You'll just kind of spritz this all over your face before or after makeup. I did not notice it helps with pores or anything like that. It kind of just hydrates the skin, refreshes the skin, preps it for the next step. And then some other kinds of primers are oil primers. I have two that I've tried out. I've got the MAC Essential Oils and the Smashbox Primer Water. Both of these are very, very nice. They come in little dropper type things. It's an oil. You apply it to your face before foundation. You can let it soak in a little bit. This is going to add extra hydration. Those of you who are very dehydrated, have very dry skin, this would be amazing. I know there are a lot of things going on at the moment about oil mixing in with your foundation or primers or anything like that. So that is pretty much what this is. I do really like these. I do prefer the MAC one over the Smashbox one a tiny bit more because I do tend to get a little bit more oily. So I do find that this one controls my oils a bit better than this one. You can use this in your hair, on your hands, on your nails, on your skin, any which way. It is just an essential oil at the end of the day. But I do really like both of these and I do recommend both. Okay, then we can move on to illuminating primers. I've got two that I have here. One is the Strobe Cream from MAC. MAC has different types of these. They're different shades, should I say. This is very, very nice. Just adds a nice, subtle, healthy glow to the skin. The same with the Chanel one. This is a bronzy shade. And this is a sheer illuminating fluid. These will not make your makeup last longer. They will not fill in any fine lines, wrinkles. They will not help with your pores. They will not make your makeup last longer. They won't fix any texture or anything like that. These purely give you a glow underneath your foundation. Okay, I'm going to do like drugstore ones last. Then I have an all-rounder primer. What I mean by this, kind of does a little bit of everything. This is the MAC Natural Radiance Base. And I'm just going to swatch it. I've got swatch in my hand. This is a yellow primer, which mine's getting a bit old now, so I'm going to have to toss that one. And you just rub it into, probably shouldn't have done it with my tattoo. It just smooths out the skin, fills in everything. It kind of color corrects a little bit, not that much. I have found one that I prefer more from MAC, which I will go over now. This I've used for years and years and years, and I do really like it. I would most definitely repurchase this. I'm trying to see. Oh, this is a 50 ml product. It lasts for 24 months. It's great. Mine's going a bit iffy now though. The color, oh okay, yeah, the color's changing a little bit. It's kind of just, it's gotten a bit old. So this one I'm going to have to toss. It's pretty much finished anyway, so it's not that bad. So we will go on to the next one I found from MAC that I do prefer the matte. And this is the MAC Prep and Prime CC Corrector. Again, this is an all-rounder. It's way better than that one. I prefer it so much more. I'll show you. This one I find color corrects a lot better. It's over there. Can you see it's a lot more yellow? This one really, really makes your makeup last forever on your skin. Color corrects, it fills in everything. Probably one of my favorite primers at the moment. I love it. Then I have the other color correcting one, which is also like an all-rounder. It does a little bit of everything. And this is the Sealer One Step Correct. As you can see, it's like twirly whirly. I've used this in plenty of my videos. First I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but now I love it. It's very hydrating. It kind of does everything you need in a primer. It's not very good at pore filling, but it is very, very nice. Another one which I recently did a video on is the Lancome Le Base Pro. This is very, very nice, very expensive. You can find better alternatives that are not as expensive, but if you don't mind spending your money on a very expensive primer, go for it. It really does everything except color correct. I do really like it and I do highly recommend it. It's a little bit more of a silicone based feeling, so it's a bit more smoothing on the skin, good for texture and all that kind of thing. Okay, now the weird and wonderful. This is the Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm. This, you guys, is the weirdest thing ever for a primer. It is a balm that you apply to your skin. It's for aftershave, and the more you rub it, the tackier it starts to become. When it starts to get tacky, then you would apply your foundation, and the tackiness is what will lock in your foundation, making it last all day long. Personally, did not love it. Really wasn't my favorite. I used it maybe once or twice and never used it again. I kind of saved it for this video. I feel like it just isn't the best, to be honest. Okay, drugstore ones. First one here I have is a balm type product. This is the Catrice Prime and Fine Soothing Refines for Invisible Pores and Lines. I did not like this. It made my foundation cake up so badly. I used it once. Hated it. Used it the second time. I hated it. I've used it about 3 or 4 times. I've never ever liked it. I do not recommend this at all. Balmy type of things like this are not my favorite for primers. Personally, if you've used them, you love it, let me know. Not my favorite. I'm generally not a favorite lover of the drugstore primers. The only ones I've really, really loved is the Catrice Prime and Fine Anti-Red Base, purely because it is super green, so it really counteracts redness. Other than that, it does nothing. It's really good for the color correcting, but I do not like anything else of it. The baby skin one is average for pore filling. It's not as good as other ones, but it does do the job pretty decently. I don't think I would ever repurchase it, to be honest, but it does work. I do really like this one. This is the Rimmel Fix and Perfect Makeup Primer. This has really good sunscreen in it, and it's almost white when you put it on, and then when you put your makeup on, it kind of sticks to it quite nicely. But I kind of only really like it for the sunscreen protection in it. Like, it's a really good sunscreen under your makeup. That's kind of really why I like it. And then I've got 2 more of the Catrice Prime and Fine. I've got the Pore Mattifying one and the Soft Focus Effect Illuminating one. I do not like these. I do use them occasionally, but they're not my favorite. Anyway, my favorite pore refining product is the Clinique Pore Refining Solutions. This is amazing for your pores. A pore filler fills in your pores, so when you put your makeup on top, nothing sinks into it, so your skin looks very, very even. Do I believe people need primer? No. Some people don't like primer at all. Some people love primer. Some people don't see the point in primers. It really is a personal preference. I, however, always wear primer. I do find that when I'm not wearing primer, my makeup just does not look as good as it always does. So for that, I do really recommend primer. It is up to you, however, if you want primer or not. I do recommend you trying out primers and trying out primers for your skin tone. If you have an oily skin type, I recommend a mattifying primer. Preferably keep to silicone free. Silicone free primers are better for you. Smashbox makes amazing primers. I used to use them all the time. I just don't have any on hand. MAC makes really good ones. There are lots of primers out there that are good for oil control. If you have more of a drier skin type, go for more of an oily primer, something a little bit more illuminating maybe. something very, very hydrating. And then for pores, just look for something that says pore refining or pore filling, and you should find it there. I do, however, believe that if you have dry skin, an oil-based primer will make your makeup look beautiful, so I do highly recommend trying that out. If you want to find good primers but you don't really know where to start with Smashbox. They have a huge range of primers. You can kind of go in and find the one for you, and then start seeing what a primer does, and then venture out to other brands. But yeah, that is all I have to say about primers. I do highly recommend them, worth trying out. They really do help with your makeup. Some, not all, some ruin your makeup, but I think they are worth it, and give it a try. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.